Most adults break in silence. They smile at work, then collapse inside. They carry storms no one ever sees. You react to every email, every comment, every silence. Your mood depends on people who barely think about you at all. You lose sleep over things you cannot fix. You replay conversations that ended hours ago. You let small irritations ruin entire days. 2,000 years ago, men ruling empires and men sleeping on stone floors discovered the same truth. They built minds that could not be broken. Today you will learn the 30-day Stoic practice that creates that exact mind. By the end, you will see your life differently. You wake up already tired. The first thing you do is check your phone. Your peace is gone before your feet touch the floor. You sit in traffic and feel rage building. You enter the office and feel your shoulders tighten. Your body knows something is wrong. At night you stare at the ceiling. You replay the meeting, the text, the look someone gave you. Your mind refuses to rest. This is not weakness. This is an untrained mind, a mind that has never been taught where its true power lives. The Stoics called this state slavery, not slavery of the body, slavery of the inner world to outer events. Marcus Aurelius ruled the Roman Empire while writing private notes to himself. Those notes became the meditations. They were never meant for you. Yet every line he wrote points to one principle. A principle so simple most modern adults still miss it completely. Epictetus was born a slave in Rome. His leg was broken by his master. He became one of the greatest teachers in history. How did a crippled slave become more free than emperors? He understood something most free people never learn. The principle is called the dichotomy of control. Some things are up to you. Most things are not. Your reputation is not up to you. Other people's opinions are not up to you. The traffic, the weather, the past, the future, none of it is up to you. What is up to you is small. Your judgments, your responses, your effort, your attention. That is the entire territory of your freedom. Most people spend their lives fighting for control of the wrong territory. They try to control outcomes. They try to control people. The Stoics flipped this completely. They surrendered the outer world. They claimed total ownership of the inner world. This single shift is the foundation of an unbreakable mind. Everything else in this practice builds on it. But the Stoics took this even further. They did not just think about it. They trained it daily, like soldiers training for war. For 30 days, you will train the same way. Not with theory, with one specific practice each week, building on the last. Week 1 is called the control test. It is the foundation. Without this, nothing else works. Each morning, write down 3 things bothering you. Beside each one, write one word. Mine or not mine. If it is not yours, you draw a small line through it, not in anger, in release. You are practicing surrender. By day 7, your mind starts to notice this in real time. Someone cuts you off in traffic. Not mine. The thought passes. A coworker sends a passive-aggressive message. Not mine. Your hand stops reaching for the reply you would have regretted. This is the inner citadel the Stoics described, a fortress no one outside can enter. Built by daily practice, not by mood. Marcus Aurelius wrote about this exact pattern in his journal. He reminded himself every morning of what others would do to him. People will be rude. People will be ungrateful. People will lie. None of it changes what you choose to be. Week 2 is called premeditatio malorum. The Stoics had a daily practice they called negative visualization. You imagine the worst before it happens, not to fear it, to remove its power over you, to meet it already prepared. Each evening, you spend 2 minutes imagining one thing you fear losing tomorrow. Your job, your reputation, your comfort. You do not dwell. You do not panic. You simply look at it directly and say, I could survive this. Then you sleep. Within 7 days, something strange happens. The fear quiets. You realize most of your suffering was the fear of suffering. Seneca wrote letters to a young friend about this exact practice. He said we suffer more in imagination than in reality. Now imagine applying this tomorrow at work. The presentation you dread, the conversation you avoid. You have already faced them mentally. When the moment arrives, your nervous system is calm. Your hands are steady. You have been here before, in your mind. Week 3 is called the pause. This is where most people fail without knowing it. Between every event and every response, there's a tiny gap. Most adults never enter that gap. They react instantly. The Stoics train themselves to live inside that gap, to stretch it. to use it. That gap is the entire kingdom of freedom. Your practice is simple. Before any emotional response, take one slow breath. Just one, then choose your next word. It feels strange at first, almost robotic. By day 3, it feels powerful. By day 7, it feels like a superpower. You realize most of your old reactions were not even yours. They were habits, reflexes, borrowed anger from tired days. This is the part most people never realize. The mind creates more suffering than reality ever does. Comment one word below if this is hitting you right now. Just write the word control. Let the algorithm know this matters. Share your biggest mental battle in the comments. Someone else needs to read it tonight. Your honesty becomes their medicine. Now back to the practice. Because week 4 is where everything changes inside you. Week 4 is called amor fati. It means love your fate, not tolerate it, not accept it, love it. Whatever happens this week, you treat it as already woven into your life. The good, the bad, the unexpected. You stop fighting reality. You stop arguing with what already exists. The resistance is what was burning you alive. By day 3, something shifts. You stop saying this should not be happening. You start asking, what does this require of me? This is the deepest layer of the Stoic mind. It is not detachment. It is full engagement without resistance. Epictetus told his students to ask the gods for whatever they wished, but also to welcome whatever was given. Many people stop here in the practice. They think they have arrived. They are wrong. The real mind is still untested. The unbreakable mind is not the mind that avoids storms. It is the mind that walks through them without losing itself. Picture yourself in a meeting where someone takes credit for your work. The old you boils. The new you observes. You ask yourself, is this mine? Their behavior? No. Your response? Yes. You speak calmly. You stay precise. You stay clean. Picture an argument with someone you love. Your chest tightens. You feel the old reaction rising. You breathe once. In that breath, you choose. Not the words that wound, the words that heal. The pause becomes your second nature. Picture lying awake at 3 a.m. with anxiety, the old mind spiraled, the trained mind whispers, not mine, not now. You return to your breath. You return to the present. The mind that ran wild now obeys quiet commands. Picture the moment your plans collapse, a deal falls, a door closes, the old you would have shattered. The new you stands still. You whisper, amor fati. You ask what this fate requires. You walk forward different. What stops most people is not the difficulty of these practices. It is the boredom of repetition, the discipline. Most adults want a single insight that fixes everything. The Stoics knew there is no such thing, only practice. This is why traditional advice fails. It treats the mind like an idea. The mind is a muscle. It must be trained. 30 days is not long. It is one season of effort for a lifetime of inner peace. The trade is absurdly fair. After 30 days, something quiet happens. You stop being moved by what once moved you. You walk through chaos calm. You realize people no longer have the power they had. Not because they changed, because you did. Your relationships shift. You stop needing approval. You stop fearing disapproval. You become harder to manipulate. Your work changes. You stop reacting to every email like a fire. You respond to what matters. You ignore what does not. Your sleep changes. The ceiling no longer holds tomorrow's fears. The mind that once raced now rests when commanded. This is the inner citadel completed. Not a wall against the world, a center inside the world that cannot be reached. The Stoics believed every adult is born with the seed of this fortress. Most never water it. Most never build. You were about to be different. Not because you were stronger, because you trained while others scrolled. You cannot control what happens. You can only control your response. Your peace was never in their hands. It was always in yours. Every moment you forgot this, you handed your power away. Every moment you remember it, you take it back. The unbreakable mind is not the mind that feels nothing. It is the mind that feels everything and still chooses. Tonight before sleep, write 3 things that disturbed you today. Beside each one, write mine or not mine. Tomorrow morning, read what you wrote. Release everything not yours. Begin day 1 of your 30 days. For the next 30 days, return to this practice each morning and each evening. 2 minutes, that is all. Do not skip days. Do not chase perfection, just return. The mind learns through return, not through intensity. If you stay with this practice, you will not recognize yourself in 30 days. The change is quiet but permanent. Comment the word begin if you're starting tonight. Let yourself be witnessed. Commitment grows in the open. Subscribe if you want more practices like this one. This channel is built for the adults rebuilding themselves quietly. Share this video with one person carrying too much in silence. They may be one practice away from coming back. You are never meant to be controlled by the world. You were built to walk through it with a clear inner sky. The unbreakable mind is not born. It is built. One Stoic practice at a time. Welcome to the path. Tonight, write down 3 things that disturbed you today. Beside each, label it mine or not mine. Tomorrow morning, read the list and release everything not yours. Repeat this 2-minute practice morning and evening for 30 days. In week 1, focus only on control sorting. In week 2, add 2 minutes of negative visualization before sleep. In week 3, insert 1 slow breath before every emotional reaction. In week 4, meet every outcome with the phrase amor fati, love your fate. 30 days, 2 minutes. One unbreakable mind.